What if the lights never dimmed in Ghana's industries? What if innovation and progress continued day and night? Well, from dawn till dusk and dusk till dawn, the 24-hour economy, if properly implemented, is set to redefine Ghana's future. But what is it all about? Well, let's take a closer look. The 24-hour economy policy aims to transform Ghana's economy by promoting activities and services that operate around the clock. Estimated to cost a whopping $4 billion, the policy aims to increase productivity, create jobs and stimulate economic growth by maximizing the use of the country's resources and infrastructure.
Let me be clear here. The 24H Plus agenda is not simply about extending working hours. It is about unleashing productivity, expanding opportunity, accelerating exports through well-structured, multi-sectoral and inclusive interventions.
The vision behind this policy is to position Ghana as a modern, competitive and thriving economy that operates efficiently and effectively with objectives including increasing economic activity, creating employment opportunities and improving the overall quality of life for Ghanaians. Well, several sectors will be involved in the implementation of this policy, including transportation, hospitality and tourism, healthcare, finance and banking, and manufacturing and industry, providing services 24 hours a day. Presidential advisor on the 24-hour economy, Guzi Tano, stressed the policy will exist to serve the Ghanaian people and not just a political party.
Nobody is going to be left out in this program. The only thing is that because the resources are limited, we can't do everywhere at once. So what we've tried to do is look at those areas where we believe will be the growth poles that will also pull up neighboring districts and neighboring constituencies so that they can also rise gradually as these core growth poles also grow. I assure you that we are all involved in this matter, whether you are red or you are green or you're blue.
The policy is set to be implemented through a multi-stakeholder approach involving government agencies, private sector players and civil society organizations. And for businesses, there will be policy incentives including no import duties, targeted tax exemptions, no corporate tax on strategic agri-production, and many more. But the policy is already facing some criticism. Political scientist at the University of Ghana, Dr. Joshua Zato, describes it as not nationalistic in nature.
The argument then seems to be that the reason why companies and businesses are not doing 3 or 4 shifts in employment is because they don't have incentives. That argument becomes wrong.
For Professor of Finance at the University of Ghana, Professor Godfred Bokpin, establishing a special organization with the status of an authority to implement the policy will be costly for the country.
We should be looking at the cost of implementing our development policies and the rest of them so that we don't burden the taxpayer.
Well, despite these criticisms, state actors believe the policy has the potential to transform Ghana's economy. And government has already committed $300 to $400 million as seed funding to attract private sector investment. So, will Ghana's 24-hour economy policy be the key to unlocking a brighter future, or will it face the same fate as other government policies that fade away with the dawn of a new regime? Only time will tell. Judith Brown, TV3 News.